Hi, Bo. Um, Thank you for this answer because I I've been talking to other atheists, and none of them seem to be as forward thinking as you. So, in that sense, I very much appreciate the way you answered this question. I also wanted to thank you for this video, um, which I truly feel, but in the same sense, just given in the context of the conversations I've been having, I know exactly what you're talking about losing your faith in Christianity. I was in the same position. It was ironically a girl who kind of reintroduced me into what Christianity was about, which it backfired on her. I just realized I'm not a Christian, but more a disciple of Christ. I don't know how in depth your knowledge of I had no idea this was even like a word or anything, but it was something she wanted me to do to further our relationship, so I did it. I thought we were going to do it together, but she just threw me in there and kind of used me to answer or even ask questions that she herself never had the courage or just the gumption to ask. Either way, it was that moment that I realized that exactly what this real God YouTube video you posted is saying. Is just we're God. Like Jesus said God is love, and there's several verses in the Bible which atheists come at me and telling me like, where does it say that? But I show them like, hey, John 4:16 says anybody who lives in love is abide by God. There's several places in the Bible that says God is love. Just that. And it was just those three words that changed everything for me about my faith. Because until you understand that, then nothing, it's like watching The Matrix. Like I had to watch The Matrix like 40 times before I even felt I started grasping it. But then, like, after like the 100th time, like, I was like, wow, that blew my mind. And I'm sure a lot of other people felt the same way. Like the Matrix was just like, what are these Wachowski brothers like talking about? But like, I don't know. Like you said some things like if there is a second coming of Jesus, like he would already know what to say. And like, I don't know what you know. Like I have this credential of Revelation 7 verse 2, which I don't know if you're familiar, but if you look it up, it just starts off saying, and then I saw an angel from the east. It just being Asian, I immediately connected to that. And it just said, who also bared the same sign of the living God or what. The thing I'm trying to say is just, I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but like I get what Jesus did, what he was saying, and how it was kind of interpreted differently by the different people based on the situation. But I can clearly understand and explain why that led to where we are today. And where we are today, in my opinion, is that atheists have now kind of taken over the reins on this argument. I don't want to call it an argument, but on this this partisanship that divides us as humans from one another. That spawns politics and all this stuff that I feel like has blinded people to the point where they just don't even know who they are anymore. They're not God in the sense that love. They just only love those who are a mirror image of themselves, I guess, in a sense. But like, I don't know. I don't know if I presented this like just this belief. Like I have this guy Nev Anderson. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he just answers the same thing. Just atheism is belief in anybody. There's no reason to believe in your God stories. And I proposed to him, well, what if I only believe that God is love? And if you want, I can send you the chat. But like I understand where atheism's coming from, but I feel like I don't know if we've passed that point where they're beyond even like you, like just this is all I need, like they claim to know what they need, and then when you provide it to them, that's not enough. They need more. Like, and it's those people where I ask myself, like, man, if I am this second angel here to stop all this, and I'm here to put the seals on all these people, like, I want to put my seal on them, but I can't. But to find an atheist on the same page like you who has this, I understand that you're the one who, quote unquote, is the one that I'm here to find and bring in, because I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I just I don't want to believe that there's no light in these other atheists, but you gave me that glimpse of hope, and for that I thank you, and I ask that you listen to this with an open heart, and an open mind, and just with loving ears or loving words going through your ears, if that makes sense, because that's all I want. When I say I am God, I'm just saying I am love. But the fact that people don't even give me a chance to explain that, and that's the irony of this video, is just like, yes, it ends by asking the believer to question, are you ready to defend yourself or reject that? But I feel like now it's at the junction where atheists need to take that into question. Like, if these believers truly feel that God is them, and that's why they're taking it so personally, then is it right for the atheists to just keep probing at God with the knowledge that if those who watch this truly understand that this person that they're prodding now feels like it's a personal attack on them? And that's what I ask is, like, is that God? Is that love? Or what is that? Because ultimately I believe there's love and fear. That's all we're driven by as humans. Love and fear. And then everything branches off of that. And in biblical sense, fear is the devil. Fear will keep somebody down so bad. But to have faith in love is everywhere. Like, love can be everywhere and then not somewhere. Like, it's the only logical answer and the only faithful answer that I've found, and that I can, as a lawyer, would defend till my day, because I know it's the right thing. And before this video gets too long, but thank you again for taking the time to share this and allowing me to find it. And I'm here if you believe that I'm trying to say that I'm the second coming of Jesus. But you're not alone, man. And I feel like I can help you find that God in you, because once you find that, man, your potential is completely unlocked. And I see a lot of potential in what I've felt in your words. And so in that, I hope that this message finds you well. And I hope that we come to a point where we come in more contact. So I'll just leave the ball in your court there. And if you want to reach out to me, do so. I'm out there. I'm available. I'm not that hard to find. But yes, remain blessed. I hope you don't take that as offense. But like I said, I hope that you understand what I'm saying, that you need to start thinking about what this knowledge means that you have, if that makes sense. Just, atheists who are attacking these people saying they're supporting sexual predators and holy crimes. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not responsible for any of that. And like, but if that person is taking it that way, you got to keep that into consideration. So if we don't ever speak, I hope that you take that and try to run with that to change the world for the better, for whatever reasons you have. So again, the ball's in your court, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Take care, my brother.